Hi, thank you for watching Traveling with Leisha. I am Leisha. Okay, today we're talking Aruba. All right, what is it about Aruba? Listen, Aruba has changed some of their guidelines, right? They have now implemented a $20 charge for the EID card. Now, you may ask, what is their EID card? Their EID card is their immigration form that you have to fill out before you even board your plane. On some airports, you can't even check into your flight without filling out the EID card. All right. So you have to have your EID card, and it's now a $20 charge. It was free, but it is now a $20 charge. Second, I know everybody talks about leaving Aruba and how crazy it is and how crowded the airport is. They tell you to get there 4 hours ahead of time, and believe me, your 4 hours ahead of time is correct. But I will say that this past weekend, I go to Aruba the same time every year, and I stay for a week. On this year, my timing from the time I got out of my cab to the time I got to the gate was an hour. I got to the airport at 9:53. I was at my gate at 10:53. That is awesome. All right. Now it may be because of the time, so I beat the rush. But I will say that it was nowhere near how it used to be. It was nowhere near what I used to experience. Okay. Standing on that line is ridiculous. Now, why is a line like that? Remind you, leaving Aruba, you have to go through customs. You do Aruba customs, and then you do the U.S. customs. And this way, when you get to the U.S., when you get back home to the U.S., JFK Airport, you do not have to go through customs. So you do all of that in Aruba. But it's a crazy process. You check in for your flight, you drop your bags, you go in, you have to go through Aruba customs. Then you pick up your bag again. You pick up your bag, and then you have to go to U.S. Customs. Now, what I am going to share with you is this, because I've been seeing some confusion with the global entry. Yes, global entry does work leaving from Aruba. Yes, global entry does work leaving from Aruba. Okay, so that beat that line. I looked up with that because I have global entry. So I was able to skip that long line and just go straight through. So once again, I will say to you this, that the $20 change, yes, you must pay it. All right. They implemented it, and that must be paid. Also, the timing, it might be a little difference with leaving, but I will always say give yourself enough time, because you never know. Maybe it's the time you go, whatever. But they did do, from what I understand, they have opened up another U.S. Gate or U.S. terminal, right? And I think that's for Delta. I think it's Delta, Spirit, and it might be something else. But that's a whole nother side. So that could be why the line wasn't as long either. But anyway, listen, Aruba is beautiful. If you haven't, gotten there, if people scare you because they talk about the line leaving because it is crazy, I would definitely tell you, put all that aside and just go and enjoy the beautiful island of Aruba. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye.